Hello, Lego fans. It's Andy here. Hope you're doing well out there today. Thanks for taking me along and tuning into my channel. Let's talk about Lego. And check this out, guys. It is my MOC Modular version 2.0. I wasn't happy with the first one. I do appreciate all the compliments, all the ratings, and all that stuff I got from the last video because you guys were really kind. But it just wasn't. It wasn't sinking in for me. It just wasn't clicking as far as what the building looked like. I didn't like how much taller the roof was than the side buildings, and I didn't like the tan color in the one side building, and so I decided to go ahead and just build a full building in red and dark red and go that route. Now, I designed it just like the Christmas Village building in terms of, well, that only had 2 floors instead of 3, but it had the window or the door in the middle like that with the 2 windows on the side, but I don't know, I'm not sure I like that at this point. I mean, the windows on the side. Because it has the windows partially covered on the bottom with a 1x4 tile, I believe. But yeah, what do you guys think with the windows next to the door there? Does that make the building look weird? I do like I said, I do like the fact now that the roofs, is it roofs or roofs, are pretty similar as far as the height. They're not like, one's not like overpowering the other. And I only put the design part of the roof here, which is a little bit wonky there, on the front as opposed to on the side, so that way you can put buildings beside it and there's no problems there. And I'm still waiting for my glass to fill in that arch right there. And if you flip it around the back here, did I put too many windows in the back? I'm wondering, man. I don't know. I think I don't know. I just put 2 per floor, but they don't line up. I mean, those 4 do, but they don't line up with the one on the bottom. For some reason, I missed that. But how often do you really look at the back of a building anyway? I don't think there's going to be too much problem there, but it just looks like there's too many windows for me. I don't know, but yeah, it's I mean, obviously I had to add back in one of the nougat walls on this side so that it wasn't because it was exposed to the outside, but it is still fully modular. We can take off the roof without destroying things here. Well, looks like the roof and the second floor are coming off together. So as you can see, there's no nougat wall in between those 2 buildings, which, obviously without any interior details. Look, I see a plate down there. What's that doing down there? Without any interior details, there's no sense in building a wall in there. It's just, just a waste of bricks. Same as on up here. But I had to build a wall there because when you put this on, and you flip it around this way, that corner shows, so you have to have a wall there. Same as that little corner right there. So I had to put a small piece in there and a little wall there to cover that up. And I did go ahead and put, as you can see, I did go ahead and put floors on these floors as opposed to what I had on the side buildings where I just had it open. But it helps to hold it together and helps, each piece be a modular piece of it in and of itself, so it's not falling apart. So yeah, there you go. What do you guys think? Do you think it's much better than the building I had before? I think it's much better. And as you can see on the back of it, I also tiled it off on the back, so that's looking good. And it's got about the weight, maybe slightly lighter than the weight of a standard modular building from Lego because it doesn't have all the inside stuff. Yeah, I think altogether it's looking good. I'd give it a better rating than I did my other building. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And believe it or not, I have still not received my order of new drawers. As you can see, like, there's still parts all over my desk. At least I got the floor cleaned up. But yeah, there's still parts all over the desk. And the drawers, I don't know what's going on with FedEx. There's something funky going on because they originally said it was going to be coming last Saturday, and then they changed it to Monday. Then they said it was out for delivery on Monday. It didn't show up. Then they said it was out for delivery on Tuesday, and it didn't show up. Then I called in yesterday, and they said, oh, we're going to prioritize that to make sure it gets to you today, as in Wednesday, and it still didn't show up. Now I got emails this morning saying it's out for delivery today. So we will see if it actually shows up. If it doesn't show up today, I'm going to just, like, get a refund or something because that's ridiculous. I mean, there's no reason why, you know, the package, what did they do, lose it or something? I don't know. That's craziness. And if you look at my shelves of sets, you can, I don't know if you can tell, but there's some empty spaces now. I did go ahead and sell quite a few sets, 40 sets to be exact. I know you can't really tell because, I mean, there was so many of them, so I've still got, you know, plenty of sets left. But I did go ahead and sell 40 sets, and I, you know, as far as what I got out of it, did I get out of it what they're fully worth? Probably not. But I mean, I did get out. I mean, I was somewhat happy with what I got out of them. I mean, to be able to sell them all at once without having to list each individual set on eBay or something, or, you know, listed on. I mean, I listed some on Facebook before and never really got any hits, you know, some of the smaller sets and stuff. I did sell some bigger sets like the Assembly Square, the Titanic, and the Eiffel Tower, but that's big sets. I mean, I'm talking about, you know, sets that are worth between $20 and then $50 or $100 or something. You know, you just don't get any hits on stuff like that for some reason. And like I said, I mean, by the time, I mean, the amount of time it would take to sell all that stuff on eBay, yeah, you might make more in the long run, but you still got to pay for shipping and all that. You still got to pay eBay, and it would take a lot longer than what it is to, you know, pack them up and sell them in one day. So yeah, I didn't get fully what they were worth, but I'm relatively happy with what I did get. So, and I've got some new sets ordered that I used that cash to buy. So I'll let you know as soon as those arrive. They should be here tomorrow. So I'll get those on next video. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And that, my friends, is where she's going to live for right now. Yeah, that's where I'm going to put her. I don't know, that's probably not permanent, but that's where I'm going to put her for right now. I was thinking about putting her over there in that space there, but that will require walking around the platform and going over the track and everything. So I'm just going to be lazy and park her right there for the time being. So yeah, what do you guys think? Good looking modular building? I think it's a decent looking modular building based on those two Christmas Village sets. So I'll take it. I mean, it may not have all the bells and whistles, interior stuff as a Lego modular, but on the outside, I think it'll pass as being a, you know, decent looking building. You guys catch that train wreck or that derailment on the last video? Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but if you look at the video, right before it comes off the track, you can see the front end of it was derailed already for some reason. So when it hit the corner, it just kept going straight instead of turning. So yeah, that was a little bit messed up. But yeah, I don't know why it came off the track in the first place, but you can definitely tell in the video that it was off the track. The one wheel was off the track as it approached the curve. This down here is kind of you know, stagnated at this point in time. I haven't done anything with it. As far as a train station goes, I don't know if I want to be bothered to buy all the parts necessary to build one of those fancy ones from Rebrickable, or if I want to just design my own, like I did with the raised the raised train stations. I mean, it's kind of fun to do that. It's kind of fun to design your own, but it doesn't look as good, I don't think. I mean, what do you guys think of my raised train stations? Do you think they look good as opposed to something that's something that looks like a building, instead of just a platform like I've made more or less? I'm thinking about putting more greenery or vegetation in along this wall here. I was actually thinking about installing a second set of stairs over along this wall, just straight up, not with the landings, just a straight run along the side of that wall there. I don't know. If you had a thing like this, in reality, you would probably have more than one set of stairs that would go up to it. So that's what I'm thinking. But I don't know as far as, right in this area here, right in front of that wall, other than vegetation, I don't know what I'm going to put there. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I'm still thinking about building a platform out of Lego here, basically the same height as the raised train line here and the elevated platform, to have another elevated train station on. It's going to be tricky building it on a 45-degree angle, but I think it could be done. Maybe. I mean, I won't say for sure, because you could run into a situation where it just can't be done, but I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that I can do it at this point. So we'll see. And then as far as the Space Center goes, I'm thinking about moving the Space Center up here on top of this elevated platform and maybe situate it to where it looks good, and see how much space it takes up, and see if we're going to permanently put it up there. So I may be doing that in the coming days. I also want to start working on designing, possibly upscaling those micro scale buildings that I have, the candy shop and the bakery, possibly the houses of the world. See how difficult and tedious those are going to be to build, to get them upscaled to a minifigure scale. I don't know. We'll see. But that's what I have kind of in the back of my head as far as what I want to do next. If you got any other ideas as far as what I should do next, let me know in the comments, and I'd really appreciate it. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thanks for taking me along. I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching the entire video. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, it helps out the channel quite a bit. And it's fast, it's easy, and it's absolutely free. So don't forget to do that, as well as hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Okay, guys, thanks again for coming along. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. All right, bye-bye.